Want to become a data visualization engineer and earn 11.8 lakhs per annum, which is roughly 98,000 per month? Or do you want to become a data visualization analyst and earn 6 lakhs per annum, which is roughly 50,000 per month? Or do you want to become a data analyst and earn 4.2 lakhs per annum, which is roughly 35,000 per month? If these are your career choices, then I'm sure you have to learn data visualization. Data visualization is the representation of information and data using charts, graphs, maps, or other visual tools. In today's times, the data that is generated has three features. The first feature is it is generated at a very high velocity. The second feature is it is generated without a fixed format or a fixed structure. And the third is it is generated in a very high volume. And this data is called big data. But the question is, why does a company require data? There are four reasons. The first is a company requires data to make decisions. The second is a company requires data in order to solve the problems it is facing or solve the problems which it might face in future. Third is the company requires data to do forecasting. And the fourth is the company requires data in order to find out new options, maybe new business options, maybe new avenues in which it can spread its business. If a company wants to use the data for these four reasons, the first challenge it has to face is it has to understand the meaning of the data. Now, the problem with big data is it is very difficult to handle. And let's say by any means we find out a way in order to handle big data, then we face the second challenge, and that is human beings have huge problems generally understanding or dealing with numbers. Now check this data which is coming on the screen, which talks about the current inflation rates in different countries of the world. Now, what if we want to find out that what is the effect on inflation on the entire world in a glance? Or what if we want to find out that which is the continent or which is a part of the world which is most affected by inflation? Now, this data which is coming on the screen will not be able to answer me these questions, or even if it answers me these questions, I have to do a huge brainstorming in order to find it out. And in industry, we know we have to find out the solution to any particular question in the shortest possible time and effort. And using this particular process, it is not possible to do that. So won't it be wonderful if the entire data which is coming on the screen is shown to us in form of a graph or in form of a map? Now look into this particular diagram. This diagram answers all the questions which we have raised, and it is also pleasing to our senses. We know charts and diagrams can be also drawn in Excel, but the problem is Excel or Microsoft Excel will not be able to handle big data. So how do we represent big data pictorially? The answer is data visualization. In data visualization, we give data as an input, and the output we get is basically the pictorial representation of that particular data. This may sound very simple, but it requires a lot of effort, learning, practice, and experience in order to do data visualization. And of course, needless to say, we also need to have a knowledge of different type of data visualization tools like Tableau, Power BI, Google Charts, etc. Learning curve for data visualization is generally 1 year to 1.5 years. Data visualization can be learned by any individual coming from any educational background, but in order to get a job, and a proper job, obviously, the type of jobs which I've told you right in the beginning of this particular video, you need to be a graduate along with a complete knowledge in data visualization, preferably a certificate in data visualization. So I hope in this video, in simple words, I've explained you what is data visualization. And of course, I've also named some tools using which you can learn data visualization. The entire course on data visualization is available with MNIT. The number of MNIT is flashing on the screen right now. You can call on that particular number, get the details, take admission, and learn the entire data visualization program from there. And people who are graduate by the end of the program can also get a placement opportunity from MNIT. If you found this video educational, please like and comment it, share it with people who require this knowledge. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to comment and let us know what are the other topics on which you want videos to be made. We will come up with another video in which we will move further in depth with data visualization, taking into tools like Tableau, Power BI into account. Till then, keep watching, keep learning, and keep fighting. Bye.